What's going on, guys? It's Cam here. Today we got my SQ5 in the shop. We're going to be putting an intercooler on the car today, but not just any intercooler, an eBay intercooler. Got that bad boy for about $450. I see a lot of people on the forum saying they're actually pretty decent and they're Wagner clones. So the quality looks great, comes with pretty nice parts actually. I already blew it out. Some metal stuff came out. You should probably do that with every new intercooler you get. I already did a baseline to see what the factory intake air temps would get with the factory intercooler. So I'm excited to see once this is all installed, we go for a ride to see what the intake temps will be once this is installed. Without further ado, I'm gonna start pulling off the front bumper, start getting ready to install this intercooler. Alright, got the stock intercooler off. Here's the size difference. About the same thickness, just about. Aftermarket one's a little bit bigger, but obviously the size difference is not even comparable. So, front end off the car. So, I'm gonna go ahead and test fit this now, and hopefully everything fits fine. We'll have to see. Alright, I'm back. Intercooler's on. There's a few issues actually I had with it. This bracket on the side fit good. There's already these pre-drilled holes from the factory just sitting here. So one right here. This one I had a problem with the sensor for the AC. I had to trim it a little bit so it kind of go around it and bend it. So go around it because it was going straight over it. So bent it, trimmed it, cut it a little bit. It's snug, strong. Second problem I had, factory or aftermarket T-bolt clamps that came with it. There should be, this is 3-inch, and this one should be 3.5-inch. This side they gave me a 3.5-inch on this side for the outlet of the intercooler, and they gave me a 3-inch for the outlet of the intercooler, so it didn't fit on this side. So I had some hose clamps laying around. I used this hose clamp. I tightened it really strong. I think it'll be fine. I mean, you use the factory hose clamp here on the factory pipe and on the factory pipe over here, so I think it should be fine. I did want to match T-bolt clamps all around, but you're not going to see it, so it is what it is. But you can look at it, looks pretty good. For that being the only issues, I'm pretty happy with it. The bracket wasn't that big of a deal. So if I were ordering this intercooler again, I would order some T-bolt clamps off of Amazon, some 3.5-inch for the outlet, just in case this happens and you don't want to use the hose clamps. That's what I would do. So I'm going to go ahead and put the front end back on and we'll go for a test run. All right, front end's back on. You can see the intercooler to the front. I already started the car, everything seems fine. So I'm going to go ahead and log the intake air temps, see how much lower it is, and I'll put on the screen the before and after. Go down the same street, do the same pull, see how high it goes. Unfortunately, I can't record it though, since I need to log it on my phone. I'm recording on my phone. So once it's done, then I'll let you guys know. All right, so I'm back. I will say right off the bat, it does feel a little bit slower. And I think the best reasoning for that is because since the intercooler is bigger, you have so much more volume of air going through. So it did feel a little bit more turbo laggy, not as torquey, but the high end felt like it would start picking up more. So I think it is what it is. I think that's fairly normal. You know, the factory intercooler is so small, probably flows so much more quickly through the system, but the numbers for the cooling is pretty crazy. So I have my data sheet here. On the stock intercooler, I did both the same pass. I did a launch all the way to 90 miles per hour, so 0 to 90. The stock was 92 degrees outside. I live in South Florida, by the way. The intake temps went up to 164 degrees Fahrenheit, which is insane. I've never seen intake temps that high before. After, did the same thing, launch to 90 miles per hour, so 0 to 90, 82 degrees Fahrenheit outside. I only saw 94 degrees Fahrenheit. So from 164 degrees to 94 degrees, the difference in the intercooler setup. So, which is huge, a huge jump. If you would ask me, is it worth it? $450 shipped to your door over a Wagner, $1,100 shipped to your door. For me, I would say definitely worth it. Save about $500. I had to alter one of the little mounting tabs. One of the hose clamps was the wrong size. Took me an hour more worth of my time. Who cares? 500 bucks. For me, totally worth it. Now, I am a little bit curious if you guys have any other explanations of why it wouldn't be worth it. Please let me know down in the comments. To me, I would say it's worth it. If it's fine, no issues at all. Clearly does the job right. So that being said, that'll wrap up this video. Thank you for tuning in, and until next time.